in the collective. Hopefully, y'all are having an amazing Thursday. Happy Jupiter Day. Today is the day of Jupiter. Thursdays are known or revered as Jupiter days. I've been doing a lot of celestial and astrology placements along with the houses, learning more about them so I can give you more intuitive downloads. And I like it. I like where I am right now. It's a lot to learn. I'm intrigued at this time, intrigued enough to continue. I feel like that they have been helping the messages for us to understand or inner over outer send how our chakra systems, how our mind, our body, our energy works with the days of the, I'm not going to call it week. I'm going to find a different word, but the days of elevations, the 7 days of elevations and planetary alignments. It also teaches us what we can expect as well. And it allows us to be a little bit more prepared, a lot bit more prepared for some of you, for some of us. So I'm very happy with the research that I've been doing to give y'all more messages as it pertains to more of the celestial and astrological bodies. Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in, whether you're new to the channel or returning. Your girl greatly appreciates the love, the support, the donations, the supers, as well as the shares. As you come into the live, be sure to hit that like button if you plan on staying, if you resonate with the message. Even if you don't, and you like your girl's energy and you want to support the channel by giving a thumbs up, please feel free to do so. And if you really like the energy, the messages, and I resonate with you, hit that subscribe button. What was I going to say? I totally need my other phone. Expansion day. Expansion. Ninth house energy is significant. 12th house energy is significant. So Sag as well as Pisces. I did not pre-write anything down, but we're going to see. Okay. We're going to see how what Jupiter has to tell us with its ruling today, as well as those particular houses and astrological signs. Sometimes this thing acts crazy. Let me see if it's gone. Okay. So, I think we're just gonna do some basic celestial bodies, astrological signs, matter, okay? And see what this day has for us, what's coming up. Also, we are in the waning gibbous moon as well. And it's also known, we're in this moon known as the buck moon. And although we're in the waning gibbous moon, it's 99% full or fully illuminated, so to speak. I'll just call it full, if you know anything about what the moon really is. So we're the waning gibbous, plus we have the full moon, which is a buck moon. Interesting. And then we have the 8-8 portal. And then today is the day of Jupiter. So I wanted to ask the divine, what are the messages? What are the dominant energies in this energetic field for this day at this time that we need to be aware of, good or bad? Okay. And it could be both, as we are dualistic beings here. For anybody that does not know, I am a person that embodies and embraces both her light and shadow. I am a light and dark being. I am a being of the sun as well as of the moon. We all have these alignments and we all have the zodiacs in our charts here. So what I've been doing is doing the research here to help us just get more into like the celestial clock, if anything, like getting away from the Gregorian calendar and what its witchcraft and spell work really entails, why that calendar was created, along with the fallacy. I'm gonna just do it like that, of time, because people be like, time actually exists. Well, that's fine. But as spiritual beings, as high vibrational beings, our first clock is our spiritual clock that is aligned with, or that is synced to, the celestial clock. That is the planets. Those are the planetary and celestial bodies, right? And then we have each celestial body that rules a house. It stands for a specific thing. And we need to know more about our retrogrades, our planets that go direct. just the placements in our charts. So I'm trying to get more in tune with the whole birth chart and the elements as they pertain to, again, the astrological star alignments as well as the celestial bodies, because each celestial body also correlates with a chakra in our body, right? So the more we know, the better. Yeah, you can have that. You can have that. That's fine. So as you come into the live chat, at the very least, I ask that you be respectful of yourself first, okay? Because how you come with a level of respect to other people is the respect that you get back or lack thereof. So please come with respect for yourself in this chat, respect others in this live chat, and respect me as the messenger. I am a channeler, a medium, as well as a conduit. The messages that I give out are from the divine. I strictly act as a vessel. They use my throat chakra, my voice, along with any other energy source in my body to deliver these messages here. So I can't fully and wholly claim credit for them. I mean, it's only if they allow me to, but mainly when I sit down here, my mind is blank. The words come, they come and they flow out for whatever the dominant embodied energy is in the collective energy, okay? I may be very unconventional if you are new here, okay? If you are returning, I pray it's because I said something that you liked. You like the energy, you like the message. I brought truth, clarity, and awareness to you in your life of what you already instinctually and intuitively knew. Always go to the Most High God source for your final confirmation on any movements, okay? I do not, you know, I tap into a lot of different subjects here. You know, y'all know what fits in your life here. Don't hang on to my word or anyone else's word. You owe it to yourself to do the fact checking, okay? And this is how literally you get away from being manipulated, deceived, or hurt. We've all been in that energy before, manipulated or been the manipulator, child. We're dual beings, you know? So with that said, we want the most information as possible, and I'm just here to give it, okay? But it's still up to you to do your fact checking, okay? I do like to cite my sources here most of the time, okay? So yeah, so you can go check there, and then you just expand on there. So today is Jupiter Day, y'all, the day of expansion. And of course, make sure you like the live chat. Hey, TT. Double tap the screen. Hey, Coach Unique. Elevations, grand, rich, divine risings to everyone in the collective. So we're going to get some of these good divine gems to let us know what's in this energy. Hopefully it's good. I really don't feel any negative energy, but y'all know how these things go. You never know until you really tap into the energetic field. Yep, it may be a very beautiful read. I got to turn some of these in the upright because last night or early the AM, yeah, that message was a doozy. But I learned something from it. I learned something. Even when I give y'all out the collective readings, I learned something from it too. And I'd be like, really? And it's like, so trust me, I'm not just the messenger. I'm a student. I'm a teacher. I'm the messenger, and I'm the receiver as well, y'all. So, you know, come catch these gems, these vibes, this info. It may not be useful to everyone at this time. And remember, when you come across this video, it is only synchronistic. Even though this message, the energy may not pertain to you right now, it may allow you to be in alignment and be aware of something, be more alert of something that is coming towards you in the near future, okay? If I say a zodiac sign as well, don't miss the message, the abundance of the messages that I give out, the gems, the info that I drop in the messages just because I say a particular elemental sign or zodiac sign, right? We all embody. See, we are coming back into, Ophiuchus has come back into the zodiac alignment as well. And with that being said, we need to know that we all embody all elements as well as all zodiacs in our chart, one part of another. When we say we're just this sign or that sign or this zodiac, we really limit ourselves and we miss out on a lot of things here. You know, whether it be this message or whether it be other things, even when it comes to connections, you know, I'll have people, I have not really had people, but I'm just saying like there will be people like, oh, I won't date a such and such sign or this zodiac sign because they're like this. And it's just like, yeah, but that's only one aspect of them. Are you really telling me that out of 9 billion people on this earth, you won't deal with specific signs because you had a bad experience with a low vibrational one? Remember, every last one of us with low vibrational and in our karmic self. So we have a healed version of a particular element or zodiac sign. And then we have the unhealed version, and then we have the healed version of that. 2 different things, 2 different mindsets, 2 different embodiments. And so it's like, don't tell me that you're robbing yourself of the merriment, the joy, the happiness, the energy and information exchange of a whole group of a particular zodiac sign because you had a bad experience. I don't care if it was 1, 5, or 10. I don't care if they were red or blue. Nonetheless, it's like you're telling me that you don't like a specific zodiac sign. Now me, I can say I've had bad experiences with specific signs. Would that ever stop me from being a friend, a partner, a co-worker, a lover of that particular zodiac sign if they are a healed version? No, it would not stop me. I wouldn't rob myself of the glory of knowing that person. Because even in the people the zodiac signs that we met that were not so savory, that we didn't mesh with them, like, did we not still learn something from them? Hell, at least you got to be able to take something from, I don't care what the situation is, good or bad. Me, I do my energy, my time, my days, my efforts, my nights, they are never wasteful. So even when I find myself going through the worst of the things, I'm going to take some type of vital lesson or information from that I can use later on. I'm leaving this bitch with something, you know what I mean? And it's that kind of energy. And that's pretty much what I put on emphasis on when it comes to situation, whether it be people, a job, the environment, a situation, myself, dealing with my children, dealing with any external forces or sources with my healing on my path. I literally, my whole mindset is if it does not turn out the best, I better take something, and it better be vital information. It'll at least alert me of this situation so I don't encounter it again. Still vital, still useful. So yeah, with that being said, I've been tapping into these energies of the planets, the houses, the conjunctions, you know, stuff like that, so I can know more. Moon phases and cycles, how each one of those affect us, you know, how it can help us on our path. And, you know, I do research on other things, so we're gonna see. Anyways, thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in. Elevations. Anyways, again, as you come in, be sure to hit that like button. There are 11 people so far in the chat, 6 likes. So if we could get the likes up to at least 10, I would greatly appreciate it. We got a lot of good energy, y'all. We got 6 of Wands, a Queen of Wands, 6 of Cups, the Star. Somebody healed some childhood wounds here that the devil was attacking. That's good energy. And again, you do not have to be a Queen of Wands nor a fire sign. That is just the embodiment of a leader. You could be a masculine Queen of Wands, okay? We definitely have the devil. The devil put up a good fight here with the devil and the Knight of Swords and the oppression. The devil put up a good fight to oppress you or to oppress you from love, and you still are ending up having success in love. So I like it with the Ace of Wands, okay? Passion, fiery energy, leadership, ruling here. Again, this is Jupiter energy allowing you to expand. And this could even be the energy of whatever the oppressive energy was, projection was that was being done or that has been being done to you. It's the exact energy, because it's like, how can I explain this, right? We need to put prayers of protection in place, y'all. Ancestors of my highest good, Ashe. Spirit guides, Ashe. Highest self, Ashe. Mother Divine, Ashe. Source, Ashe. Universe, Ashe. Most High God, Ashe. To my guardians and protectors, Ashe and Ashe. To all my guards at this time, both high vibrational, light and dark, Ashe. Protect this energetic field, protect the messages, protect my mind, body, soul, and spirit, and allow them to come to be at a center place with my chakras, all of them fully activated and aligned and protected. Magnify my protective shield over this space, this reading, this live, and all of the participants here that are viewing the live. Protect our energies from that which we do not see. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. We also declare dominion and dominion, power, and authority over any spirit and stronghold that is not of our highest good, that wishes to use any type of energy manipulation and or energy cloaking when it comes to penetrating our energetic field. Let none of their efforts, let all of their efforts go to waste. Let's say that. Allow us to stay in the high vibrational aspect of this message, of the energy that is dominant at this time. Allow it to be as beneficial and as informative for our healing, evolution, and ascension for those who are upright at heart and that have actually done the work. Allow us full illumination into the frequencies and vibratory fields of this message so that I can give it out as truthfully and clearly as possible. Ashe. Did I miss anything, y'all? Ashe. Y'all know if you're returning, you know if I miss something, I will double back and come back to it. And again, as you come into the live chat, double tap the screen, hit the like, thumbs up button, show your girl some love and support, okay? So it's quite interesting because if whatever this energy pertains to, if someone or somebody's were siphoning your energy, your good energy, it's kind of like I don't want to say it doesn't matter. Just hear me out, okay? The dark energy, so siphoning your high vibration or your good energy at a point in time, at an extent. Okay, they got your energy at that time. So at the same time, they felt like that was a perfect time as maybe your defense shields were down a little bit. Your frequency was lower because of them siphoning your good energy, attacking you in whatever manner. So they felt like that the best thing to do was to send you dark energy. So I'm going to tell y'all one thing. One thing I don't do is I don't do return to senders a lot. I may do a return to sender once a month. I do not return to sender. You send me dark energy, I'm finna eat it, and I'm gonna allow my body, all of my 7 systems, we have 7 systems in our body, to transmute that energy, to filter out the dark energy and allow it to be transmuted into a higher vibrational, more luminescent energy, more powerful and abundant energy for my highest good. I don't do return to senders. I know you're not gonna get that energy back because that's what they want. See, they want, if you think of it like this, I'm trying to explain it the best way I can, right? And it's not that I think anybody is like simplistic at mind. There's some karmics out there. You out there in the collective, you know who you are. But other than that, it's like, so your vibratory field is high. You're about to have this blessing. You just got a blessing here. You have a real negative ass person, somebody you don't know, somebody you know. They will say something negative or even project negative energy on you, or even an intrusive thought form that will bring down your vibration. When our vibrations are low, Salah, it allows for the enemy or any attacker to penetrate us a little easier, right? It doesn't always take effect. It's not always successful, but when they do, they're able to lower our vibratory field to tap into or break through our protective shield and barriers, which we have 7 of those as well, right? We are quite complex beings, quite complex. It's amazing if we don't, and I hope y'all realize how much of a miracle and an immaculate being that you are. You know, like we are so amazingly created. We are so complex. It's like, wow, we really are. You know, there's no mistake in us. There's no junk DNA, but they lower your field. They penetrate your field. whatever energy that you have manifested that's high vibrational, now that you're low, that energy almost is up for grabs, so to speak. It doesn't really work like that, but that's where spiritual law comes in, and violations, and you calling righteous and divine judgment on people that do this, okay? Because you can at any given time. So they extract or siphon off of that good high vibrational energy because you're so low, you're not using it. You allowed them to lower your, and we've all done this. You don't have to feel bad. It happens. So this also makes you vulnerable to their attack. They then go in from the energy, high vibrational energy that you, they send you all this dark energies, entities, stuff like that. And their hopes, see, I caught on to the loophole of the returning senders, and I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, but we can do something better with it. The loophole is that they send you out their dark energy, right? And their hopes is that you naturally, your 7 shields, your 7 energetic shields, along with your 7 systems in your body alone, or on your body, in your body, it naturally filtrates dark energy. They hope that when they send you the dark energy, that you filter it, and by the time you realize somebody's attacking you or projecting on you, they hope you send it back to them. Because even if you catch on to it and you don't fully filter out the dark energy, you still filtered it out enough for where they're now getting extra energy. Does that make sense? So now they have your siphon energy and they have the return energy of theirs. You hear what I'm saying? Oh, I starved their asses out like, oh, we sending dark magic. I'm about to eat that like, wah, 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 wah. And people, and then they ask me be sick. It's because I can transmute their dark energy and let my body go through the filtering process, let it magnify my protective shield. And not only that, now my energy, my conscious mind, my ancestors are aware of this person's ignorant energy signature. I bet you they won't penetrate again, because now everything, all flags go up, all the alerts go off, all of the cautions and warning signs and the bells, dings, whistles, the alarms go off. Now this person, if they ever try, because mind you, they clearly can't filter out energy. They clearly can't transmute energy and make it more abundant or high vibrational, right? This is why they siphon yours. So that means that whatever energy that these people siphon from you, it's only going to last so long, right? So that means that they're typically going to come back, right? Like they felt like it was too easy, they're going to come back. Don't do the return to sender. Now you transmuted their energy and made it yours. You're allowed to. They gave you a gift. They gave you a gift. Magic or not, they gave you a gift. It's yours now. You're the proper owner of that energy that they sent you. You just transmute it and make it work for you now, right? So now your energy, so to speak, is aware of that energy, whether you know it's happening or not. That means that person can't penetrate your field anymore. They can't siphon any more energy. And if they try other means to penetrate that field, the fact that their energy signature has already been downloaded into your, what do I want to call it? Into your blacklist Akashic records, like a list of people that are no, right? Their energy signature, every time that they try to bust through, your Akashic records, your conscious and subconscious mind, whether you know this or not, it alerts your ancestors, your spirit teams and stuff, and they go ham on that person. And then you can take it a step further. So I don't do return to senders. You can take it a step further, and then you can booby trap your energy. Now you know this person's signature, whether you know their phase, their scent, whatever the case may be, you can booby trap your energy. Now, whatever happens to them, they can't call righteous and divine judgment on you because they entered into your field. They came into your home trying to rob you. You have a right to protect your home, your body, your temple, okay? And if you have 7 shields and they all do something different, hey, they very well, some of these people get stripped of their gifts, because some dark people do have they have gifts. Make no doubt about it, but they get stripped of their gifts. So that's kind of like the energy here. You got a lot of successful energy here. You got love energy here. Child, the devil just needs to go sit down. And I do have gauze in my mouth. I'll probably take it out. It's quite annoying. We got Mercury energy, Venus energy. Tomorrow is the day of Venus. Opposition intentions here. This could be a situation where somebody is opposing you and someone being together. And then I'm just kind of like, who cares? Like, who cares? Let's show what it is. Uranus energy with change and new beginnings. We've seen the Ace of Wands and the Sun. And then we have Venus, love and beauty. And definitely we have the Lovers here and the Success here. So like you got people that's really jealous of you and a lover, a love connection, a counterpart here. You could be a Capricorn here. Your person could be a Capricorn, or this other person can. This could be the person. No, they're coming after love and beauty, and they have achieved their North Node. Okay, and yeah, they got a lot of people in opposition here that are speaking their mind, that they oppose this person. What? Working with you, Libra, beautiful minded. You could be a Libra here. Yeah, you could be a Libra Scorpio, because we got Libra here and the beautiful minded and Scorpio, the mystic here. And then you got a person that supports you a lot. Okay. It's 34 people in the chat. Make sure y'all get those likes up or get out of my chat. Tell me you're a monitoring spirit and a hovering spirit without telling me. Like the chat or get out. It's like the reading or get out. It's 30 some of y'all. Y'all know better. Y'all can do better. Seriously. Somebody want a chance and opportunity with you, collective, whether it's a masculine or you're masculine or feminine. But somebody is trying to use Saturn to impose limits. So Saturday is significant. An alchemist, somebody is trying to change an outcome to impose limits on you using Saturday or Saturn energy. Yeah, and your love and partnership here. And there goes 12th house right here. Spirituality and art. Today of Jupiter, expansion. That Pisces energy. What is it conjunct with? Libra. 10th house. This could be like love and work, like love and business, love and basketball is significant. Cool. I have my mod in here. Right. And anyways, get those likes up. Because y'all love absorbing and hearing the good messages, but you want thumbs up. It's just like, y'all think y'all funny? Get the fuck out of my chat. So the people that actually support it, I mean, like literally, it's a thumbs up. For this many people to be sitting in my live chat and not like it, you think you're going to get the good messages and not reciprocate the energy? Get the fuck out of my chat. And you're not going to rob people. Because see, I could set my shit up to where if you're not even subscribed, you won't even be able to see my lives. Because there's people here that want to hear the messages here. And y'all sit in this motherfucker and think that y'all funny by not liking shit, but y'all want the good messages so you can feel good about your sad ass selves. Get the fuck out. Or like. It It ain't that hard. It's not that hard. I will never come in your house, on your live, in your place of domain, your place of business, and stand around in your business, shop in there, buy shit, listen to whatever the services that are offered, and then not participate, not speak to you in your home. Like, y'all really be having me messed up. You can get, like, the rest of y'all you ain't liking, get out my chat. For real. Somebody silly as fuck, you sitting in my live chat talking, we don't have to like nothing, then what you're gonna do. But it's just like, why are you sitting there then? Like, y'all hoes cool out there? You cool? It's just like the amount of mental illness that most people have in the karmic collective schemes or groups or whatever y'all want to call your little low vibrational mediocre asses, you know, the amount of mental illnesses that y'all suffer from is just like, I'm gonna sit in the chat and I'm just not gonna like. Well, bitch, what you here for? What the fuck you here for then? Non-participators, straight haters. And then it's like, what? You're gonna show me on my live chat? Oh no, bitch, I'll show you. So anyways, collective, you have someone moving forward or coming towards you here. Yep, they took the initiative. There's ambition here, and it's justice. This person could be a Libra, heavy Libra. You know, some days. Well, thank you, love. Thank you, Kelly. I don't know why your stuff is blocked out. Oh no, I need to change my moderation on here anyways. Make sure y'all let Kelly's message come through. You got them has-beens, ain't that it? This person feels a level of easiness with you, okay? They may feel like, if it's a relationship, they feel like it's like smooth sailing with you. It's very easy, you know? If it's business, they feel like it would just be easy with you, not you're easy, okay? This person just feels like that you're easy to get along with, even if there would be a clashing of like, because we got collaboration and participation, you know? Even if there may be a clashing of your styles or how you two approach or handle situations, they feel like it's so easy to solve them with you. Whatever this is, right? They also like your ambition. They also like your morals as well. I think if a person, if they go out, if you were, remember they used to have that show, what was it called? Eliminate or something. And remember they used to do the blind date thing, be like the man or the woman on one side of the curtain, and on the other side there would be 3 contestants, 3 potential dates, right? And the person would get to know these people based off of like 3 series of different levels of tests, questions, asking them how they would handle situations and stuff. And then after each round, they would eliminate one, and the one that they got left with, they wouldn't see them at the end, you know? It's something like that. It's not, of course it's not that, right, collective? But it's like, it's something like that. Like if this person, if one of their shortcomings was always choosing people for surface level things like aesthetics, how a person looks and stuff like that, but then these people would lack morale. They would lack being justice, you know, Libra energy, being balanced here. These people may have a lot of karma. They would lack ambition, you know, they would lack actual power. With and action chariot energy, they would lack the ambition to drive them forward, even when they encounter anything. These are people that would not be self-starters. You could be a self-starter with the initiative as well. You can show compassion a lot, okay? And somebody feels like you're just like easy if they like, yeah, I don't know what's going on with these spam calls, but they are. These spam calls are ridiculous lately, you know, and they feel like you have a lot of energy and they can really mesh well with it, with energy and dynamism. They can mesh really well with it. And the fact that you have ambition, hold on. It's a lot going on. You two match each other like without the looks. Somebody wants to, if this is a business, if this is a love relationship, business, partnership, or both, somebody wants to choose their next person first. I feel like you already a looker. Don't worry about that. It's not that you're ugly. Somebody didn't want to go off of that with you. Somebody has completely eliminated that, or they have completely eliminated how you look. Somebody wants to know the depths of you. They like you? Do you two blend together? Could you two work well together? Could you two build a partnership, a family, a house, a home, a foundation together? How easy is it to work with you here? Okay. And it's quite interesting because this person damn sure wants to collaborate with you. These are the feelings of the inner. Okay. And again, with this pretension showing here, see how this person is holding up a mask to their face. So this person is used to people pretending to have these qualities. But when it's all said and done, when it's time to take action, these people have no drive, no force, no power, no ambition, no initiative. They aren't self-starters. They don't know what to do. They don't know which direction they're going in. And this person finds you being led by your morality here, that you have all of these characteristic traits, right? And then so now that somebody wants to choose, they want to choose you, it's just kind of like, I don't know. I'm trying not to be offensive, but this person could have been very superficial. And I'm not going to lie, very materialistic and superficial. So it's like, even if you aren't this person's type, I'm trying not to say this where anybody takes offense. Even if you aren't this person's type, that's workable. It's like, even maybe if you don't dress in the same quality clothes or live in the same type of area or neighborhood or drive a certain type of vehicle or have a particular look, everything else is like a go. Somebody can build off of that, you know? And it's like you're a work in progress, but so is this person, right? Because if they were perfect, they wouldn't have been choosing all these people, these pretentious people that wear masks. And then somebody would not be picking people in the past, making the repeated offense or mistake of picking people that wear the mask of these qualities and traits. They would be picking people that actually possess these. So somebody is trying to flip it. And I don't, it's like a claps and kudos for them doing it this way. Somebody is looking for someone that possesses these things first. It's like, even if you may not be, again, like you could be their body type or something. It could be a race, a culture thing. It could be your level of dress. It could be your tax bracket. Somebody feels like that shit they can easily fix it. Like they can easily fill in the gaps or make up where. Do that make sense? Because it's two people, business, partnership, relationship. Like, it's like, get your feelings out. We need to get our feelings out of a lot of things. A big part of our lesson here in life is to get out of our feelings, right? To not let them rule us, right? And so in business, partnerships, collaborations, relationships, work dynamics, anything, remove feelings from the side. In partnerships, we need the highest quality people, okay? Where those people may be short, they may not be skilled in this field, but they have what we need, and we can't really find anybody that has the qualities, the natural skills, qualities, and talents that this person has, but they may lack in a couple areas. as a business partner in an equal exchange, right? This person may be fruitful in that area. It's nothing for them to put in to you what areas there may be gaps or holes, and vice versa, because this person would have shortcomings and you would fill in their holes or gaps. Does that make sense? But it works. It works. So what now? Initiative and determination. This person is determined, you have the initiative. And not only that, you have ambition. If this person has ambition and they take the initiative, they see that you have determination. These work well together. They're not the same things, but they work very well together. You can consider them or put them in the same category. These are all about drive, action, power, you know, the ability to persevere. And I'm talking about bulldoze anything that comes in your way. And somebody feels like, where is it? It's all, we're all over the place. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares. And we had easiness. It's right here. Easiness. It would be too easy to collaborate with you for this person to miss out or pass it up. So somebody is about to use that drive, that action, that chariot, and that power here in order to make a connection or collaboration work, whatever the collaboration is, right? And they definitely are coming from a place of truth, fairness, balance, you know, justly so. Okay. They also feel like that you are the balancing factor to where they may have shortcomings, because this person is not perfect by far. Where they may have shortcomings, you make up for all of that. You are strong in the areas they are weak, and you are weak in the areas they are strong. But together there is justice energy, balance, Libra energy. Okay. Okay. Go put it in the sink. So the difference between you and this person, okay? But again, it works. It definitely, there's a fusion of some type of energy. Either it has happened or it's happening. So where you may be, this person has morals and you have compassion. Both of you have morals and compassion. That's a plus. That's something y'all both share. Okay. But this is a commonality between the two of you. Where right here, it looks different, but initiative, action, determination, whether one is you and the other is them, they're all the same things. That meshes well. But so those are different things, but they work well together. Does that make sense? And then these two, you two may embody and embrace both the compassion and having morals and principles and values about yourself. Okay, that's a match. You both have those qualities about yourself. This is a big part of the energy and dynamism here, okay? Because even where this person may have felt like at a point in time, like upon first glance or first inspection, because you do have a watcher, okay, of you, somebody could have seen like, okay, well, this person, they're determined. They take a lot of initiative. They're a self-starter, and I have the ambition or drive. Or I'm determined and I take the initiative, and this person that I'm watching, you collective, they have ambition and I see them taking initiative. So I see right there, we share the same qualities when it being a self-starter. Self-starter, you got to have that when it comes to being business owners or any type of collaboration. You got to be able to do stuff and take leaps and, you know, make choices and stuff and decisions here, hard decisions sometimes here, with or without people. That's what initiative is all about. Self-starter energy. If you're an entrepreneur, I can never say that word right, but I can say entrepreneurial shit. Like what? Anyways, But like if you're a business owner of any kind, a sole proprietor, any type of anything, the head of a business, you definitely have to have the initiative. That means that with or without your team, if people fall short and people don't deliver on their part, you must still be able to be the one to drive whatever that plan is, whatever that goal is, whatever that deadline is, whatever that product or service is. You still must be the one to even pick up the slack in their areas and still drive that bitch home, you know, and it's stuff like that. So this person does see that even if you aren't, this isn't something you do, if you're not a business owner, your business is smaller, they see that you have the power, the force and the drive to do this, okay? And I feel like that this is something that this person does, okay? They could be some type of consultant as well, okay? So we definitely have fusion and union and reliance. These are good qualities, like to be, so we have traits, characteristics, and then we have qualities. We have personalities here, okay? So somebody feels like you're very reliable and they can collaborate again with you with ease. Justly so. I'm getting 6 of Pentacles. We got interior and fusion and union. Somebody feels like they're a force all by themselves. And then they feel like you're a force all by yourselves. And both of you are forces to be reckoned with. Somebody is imagining, like this could be a power couple dynamic. Somebody is imagining just how powerful y'all will be coming together. This will be like, that power couple is a whole different energy in itself. Somebody that could be jesting. But there's a pretentious, manipulating person who tries to act tough, who is indecisive about submitting to something, distraction. Oh, so they have a manipulative person in their energy. Or if, this could be a past person. This could be even a partnership that ended here. They wanted this person to submit to them because like they wanted to be the boss. They wanted to dominate and manipulate this person. But all it did was cause distractions here. And they wanted this person to submit to them. But this is a person that they don't know how to make up their mind. Two of Swords, indecisive all the time. This person is like, that's not rational. Yeah, they told this person that's in their imagination that they would be that irresponsible, okay? To have a lazy person order them around. I cannot make it up. To have a lazy person says laziness, order, and organization here. I'm telling you. And now they don't let this person alone. This could be a partner. This could be the same thing, like they wanted a power couple dynamic with someone else, but they only wore the mask, pretension. They pretended to have all these characteristics, these traits, these everythings here. And then it's like they got with this person and this person just wanted to be a CEO, but they don't have or possess any CEO or boss-like qualities. They just pretend a lot. And this is why I feel like that this person has been watching you for so long, because they picked the person that looked like a boss, but this person has no boss-like qualities. If I set that to the side, okay? Laziness, order and organization is a good thing, but paired with laziness, this is like somebody that does something at the very last minute, and it could be even very chaotic to get it together. This person is irresponsible here. They're full of illusion. 7 of Cups with imagination here. They cause a lot of confusion as well. Their rational mind is indecision. So this is like whoever this person was with or they were dealing with or working with, it's like when it came time for them to make a vital or a tough decision, even for a pivotal point it could be anything, for business operations. That could be revenue, that could be financial reports, financial markets charts. It could be anything. Working with, it's like making a very vital, very, very important decision. This person would instead, they would just sit there and not do anything. And eventually it's like trying to make the clock run out. So people that work under this person or work around this person, they would have to pick up the slack, because I did mention that about a few minutes ago. So it's like, this is that type of person. They think being a boss is not getting your hands dirty, and it's about ordering people around. And that's not the truth, because a boss knows, any boss knows, a part of any business, any dynamic, a boss knows that in the event, even if you order people around, and that's what your job entails, you know, that's what your title entails. Even when you order people around, a boss knows that you need to be able to be insightful, resourceful, knowledgeable, informative, you know, have the initiative and self-drive to pick up the slack if all else fails. A boss knows this, right? Somebody else, they just wanted people to, they were very distracting to people. They just wanted people to submit to them. And then they wanted to force here. This is a very pushy energy with toughness and manipulation. You do this or else. Somebody could have made the work environment for the other employees very, very hostile is what I'm picking up. Like, people could possibly complain, or maybe they didn't. People just, and it could be whoever this boss energy is, whoever this person is that they were working with and or dealing with. Could have noticed there was a decline in their sales. There was a decline in their production or their production from their team. There was a decline, and it could have even been like a lot of chaos with their teams working together. People that they are usually used to seeing work in good dynamics and stuff like this. They would notice that these people would be anxious. They would be irritated with each other. They would be confused. Everybody would be running around like a chicken with their head cut off. Even if they didn't see this, they can feel it. They can feel that they weren't meeting deadlines or something like that. And it's like, they could have even tried to ask people what was going on. And it was like, maybe a lot of people did not want to say anything because of this person's relationship with this other person. It's like they didn't want to tell them, like, yo bitch or yo nigga. They ruin in our life. They ruin in our business. They're pushy. They're forcey. They're dominant. They're bossy. They don't do anything. They sit on their butt. They don't do anything. And then they make our lives and our work environment a living hell. Like, people didn't want to tell this person, especially if it's a mate or somebody that this person really, really favored or that they really, really love. Again, this could be somebody they tried to have a power couple or power couple dynamic with. So it's like, people didn't want to tell this person that. But this person, they start seeing a decline in their team's energy, how they work together, a decline in their production or meeting deadlines, the services and the products. They could have started sucking if it's something like that. Their sales, their revenue could have went down or went on a decline by 1% more than what this person would like. I don't feel like that this is a person, maybe if this is a boss energy of any kind, any sign, they are very good at trends and projections. Okay. I don't really know quite the market or the field name to put it in, but this is a person that they can foresee how the sales are going to go. They can even select a range or a median of how much they expect for the percentage in their sales to rise, the revenue to rise, adding products to what will have a fail, even what quarters or what quarterly periods throughout the year will they have declines. So, and like, somebody is very, very organized. They have a lot of contingency plans, even for periods or quarters where they feel like that they may have a declination or even a plateau in their sales revenue and stuff like that, or where expenses or supplies, products, or their supplies to do whatever this is, it's going to be it's going to be at a higher rate during a certain quarter or period or time of the year. Somebody can, this person knows how to factor in other places, or even make slight cuts, or even, what is it called? Reallocate certain percentages from other generated revenue in this company. They know how to put it so it makes up for the plateau or the slack in the difference during a certain quarter or during a certain season, because businesses know that. This is a person that knows that. But somebody's seen like a huge decrease in percentage in multiple fields on a chart in an area here. And this really has thrown off their projections and stuff, because this will be a person if they plan for the year. I'm talking about expenses, employee benefits, you know what I'm saying? The money, payroll and stuff like that. They look at, they even set money to the sides, and they set They will have a range of like emergency funds here. This could be emergency preparedness plan for natural disasters, but an emergency plan just in case the economy takes a dive and stuff. This person is very, you know, like they are very calculated, very planned out. And because they've already got things planned for the following year, because they know the following year is supposed to be a big rise, I don't know, in electronics or electric cars or electric bikes. It could be something like that, or even the parts that make these things, right? And they know next year is supposed to be a great market because we have several companies here that are on the stock market that are up and coming, and they have more you know what I'm saying? They have more quality products and stuff like that. So we can expect next year to save more money because these companies will be coming out and we can get our parts same quality or better. And they do the research. Trust me, they don't just make decisions on a whim here. It's like same quality products or better, possibly produced at a faster rate, but for a fraction of the price if they buy more of their stock. Make sense? Does that make sense? So this person has already seen into next year. They plan on saving, you get me? Saving a huge percentage of what they spent this year. But everything in this year has to go right for next year's savings to be put into another area, even more jobs, whatever the case may be, or to project into the following year. Somebody is not the one to play with. I'm just trying to find a way. I'm telling you, somebody wants this person to forgive them and give them grace. But again, they feel like that this person crazy as hell, coming acting like they're independent. And whoever this past person is, they really fucked up somebody's like income and stuff. Somebody even had to, it's like a business took a hit or took a loss, a major one. Even one, like this would be a person where they can foresee losses. They plan for losses, but this big of a dip or percentage in losses, nah, somebody got somebody pissed off. So long story short, this person came off like a boss. And all they did was boss people around. They made the work environment hostile. They made the production rate go down. They made the incoming, it's like product sales went down, services went down, everything went down. And somebody seen this dip and they like, what the fuck is really going on? I feel like somebody finally stepped up and told this person, it's the person that you brung in. And they told them like real stuff. And this person could have like had to break up with them and let them go for business. And if this person, they feel like that they feel like that this person, whoever this is that wants to work with you or collaborate with you, they feel like had to check and make sure. What?
Kai just put candy on my face.
Kai!
Mom told us.
Do you want to spank? Get off the phone.
It's so. Well, it's so.
What?
Do you want to spank?
What you want me to do? I'm on live, bro. Kai, give me the phone. Matter of fact, it's Kyan's turn. Get off of it. And apologize to Caleb. And they go sit on that couch. Yeah, them kids, bro. Do I want to use this deck? We're going to move to signs and houses. So with today being Jupiter, the day of expansion, and all these portals and stuff, somebody wants to give you a chance and opportunity with sextile, okay? Because they've alchemized some type of old karma from dealing with this person here. They want to work with you. Because whatever traits is like, you have these. You have whatever it is that this other person pretended to have. They feel like that you will be a great addition to a company here. Neptune, dreams and spirit. Leo, the extrovert. Opposition. This person, this other person, they could be a Leo here. The one with this disorder, the one that was pretentious, caused a hostile work environment. Capricorn with the boss. This was a Capricorn dealing with a Leo, or you are Capricorn that was dealing with a Leo. That was a challenge and disharmony, the Leo. Leo feminine, masculine. So even if you don't know what this field is, you have all the other things that it takes in order to make this thing work, you know? Home and family, this fourth house, this could be a business. They could sell home and family products. They could offer services for the home and family. What? Yeah, this person, third house, they want to come and communicate with you about having like a home, a family, and a partnership, a business partnership. Yep. With love and beauty. Venus energy, Venusian energy. Okay. So pay attention to your energy a lot tomorrow and Friday. Okay. Yeah. A chance and opportunity, a new life goal with sextile, north node of the moon. Mind you, we're in this waning gibbous plus full moon is pretty much today, tonight, tomorrow, in the morning, tomorrow, whatever. So we're in this full moon. So it's definitely a chance for new opportunities here. Something that's hidden or that you didn't see coming, but chance and opportunity, new life goal. Because this could be a field where whatever it is that you do, you never seen yourself in this particular field, but it works. It works. And the reason why I told you to pay attention to your energy is because there is a person that is in they're squaring you up. They're sizing you up. The opposition with challenge and disharmony, tension and opposites. That's this person with this disorder, this pretentious, dominant, tough, lazy person. This person is sizing you up, and they may try because Venus is here, and tomorrow is Friday, the day of Venus, and then Saturday, we seen that coming off top. Saturn, limits imposed. Somebody is about to try and use the moon and the energy of those two things to enforce or impose Saturn on your Venus, okay? So they're going to start doing this shit probably today or tonight. They could have already started, okay? Because today is the day of Jupiter. They're expanding, okay? As you are expanding into love, partnership, beauty here, somebody is trying to transform mystery with the Scorpio energy, the mystic here. Because this person feels like whoever this new person is of yours, you can know this person already. This could be somebody that you're thinking about taking an offer, a contract from, an offer of like career, employment, a position, okay? This person, like there's somebody else who they just pissed off that won't give them another chance. And it's just like, so this person has seen everything that they need to see in you. Like you have more than what it takes, I feel like. And you two resonate inside, interiorly. Because I did see Chiron, it said inner healing. So you and this person resonate on the inside. These are external things, right? They may be, again, traits, okay? But when it comes to characteristics, I feel like that is more of a more conscious thing of self, right? These are the things that drive or determine our characteristics and our traits. So inside, this person feels like you and them are the same. You both take initiative, you both have compassion, and you both have morals of consciousness, right? And this is what drives, this is the force that drives how you work on your own, but how you two can work together. It's like, although they're determined, you're ambitious. You both take initiative. You both have compassion, so you take other people into mind and account. So that would be good for business. And when you take all these actions, you're reliable, but everything is led by your levels of moral of self. Your moral compass, your North Node moral compass is at its peak. It's the thing that would make any dynamic work or allow these characteristics or these traits to be highlight or be dominant in your life. So somebody knows this about you just by observing your energy. I'm trying not to burp, bro. Like, I cannot stand when they do that. I never burp off camera, like never. But I'm on camera, it's just like, Ancestors like, what are you gonna do? So they know it would be it's almost so easy collaborating with you. It's scary to this person because this person could have been halting coming towards you because they've been looking for flaws. They've been looking for, your mask to fall off, just like this other person. Like this other person, they walked it, or they talked it. They talked to get gain. But when it was time, they could not walk the walk. Somebody sees you talking the talk, walking the walk. And it's like this person has been possibly hesitant. Very, very, very. The laziness could be them, but I don't think it's that. It's more so a procrastination of coming towards you because they're waiting, like they just waiting. Even if they see flaws in you, what you consider flaws, they're not really flaws. That's not what this person is looking for. They're looking for you to show them or prove to them you're not what you really show up like, or what they observed about you. Cancer, the caring. Leo, the extrovert. Somebody could be a Cancer, Leo cusper. Her name is Jody, Jodi. Somebody named like Jody, right? Child. And then there's a person here that's a Cancer, Leo. This is the person with this disorder, or they're trying to cause challenges and disharmony in this energy. So ancestors are telling you, be very aware of your energy, specifically today with this being expansive. We're in this expansion like window right now, right? Tomorrow is Venus. So expansion today is also talking about your 9th and 12th house, Sagittarius, and your Pisces placement, right? Placements. Pisces is the dreamer, spirituality and art. Sagittarius is talking about luck, fortune, explorative energy as well. So expansion in those areas. And then we're bringing that into Venus energy for Friday, right? But we do have Saturn energy coming up. And where typically Saturn is a day of rest or a day of reflection, even congregation. It's like this person is trying to do things to you right now to make you have like shortcomings, I guess, or make you not be that expansive. That way, they're trying to dominate Saturn's energy to impose limits on you expanding into this love and partnership collaboration. And they're definitely Cancer, Leo. First house, self-identity. Give me one or two more. What's that? This person has they're going through an identity crisis. Of course they are, because they pretended to be something that they're not, and you're actually that. And it could be like this person could be trying to they could be like trying to get this person to forgive them, give them grace, only so they can get in this person's ear, because that's a part of like causing challenges and disharmonies and even disconnections. Is it's like they want to get in this person's ear and be like, oh, well, they don't look like me. They don't dress like us. They don't come from where we come from. They don't drive where we drive. It's something weird like that. But somebody is like, whoever, if they could have even said this, see, this person could have wanted to bring you on as a part of a business first, or collaboration first, when this person was still a part of the business. Okay. They could have wanted to bring you in then, but they had a person, whoever this pretentious person is over here, let's say the karmic energy is, they could have got in this person's ear and talked about how you look. Like you don't look the part. You don't come from where they come from. You don't this, you don't dress, you don't shop. You're not from the same side of the tracks. You're not in the same tax bracket. It could be something like that. But this person's still seeing these things about you, but they could have let this person get in their ear, only for them to really take a huge fall. I'm talking about a tower-like change in their business dynamic, in their business. And they realized it was this person, they let them go. And instead of coming straight for you, this person, because mind you, they have to go through their healing of feeling shamefaced that they didn't take this opportunity with you sooner, approach you sooner for the business opportunity. But now upon watching you, observing you, this person actually has developed some type of feelings for you. So they want the relationship and the business. Because I feel like initially it was going to be the business. But, you know, divine works. We got an Aries in the reverse, combative in the reverse. So who you are is very different from this person. You're not fighting your inner self here, okay? And that's what this person cares about the most. With Cancer, the caring, they care about that the most. You know who you are. You show it, and I cannot make this up, bro. And you got a motherfucker who is an old karmic, okay? They don't have to be old, but this is an ex-partner, both. An old karmic who is trying to use Saturn to impose limits. This person, if you start feeling doubt in yourself, who you are, even what you do, the products you make, the services you provide, where you work, how well you do your job, how well you take care of yourself, your self-esteem is taking a hit, you're not feeling so confident. I want you to fight through that, because it's this person doing that. Because that's all there is. They're in South Node and they're trying to use Saturn. So they plan on doing something Saturday to cause challenge and disharmony. I block and deny access to collective's energy, any of our energies from that energy. Ashe. There you go. Jupiter energy. Right before Jupiter, bro, was South Node, Saturn, and Jupiter energy. Somebody is trying to block your expansion. Well, don't give up on everything. Like, don't say, if you think that, then you're going to give up. I definitely would not say that. I wouldn't speak those words, you know. We all have times where we falter, bro. Like, I'm so serious, but my thing is that even if I take a little hit, a big hit, a little hit, I don't stay laying down. That's just not me. You know, and I definitely would not encourage anybody, you know. I pray that you get the help that you need, the confidence that you need. Yes, whoever this person is, they're in the Three of Swords, about the Two of Cups. It's 97 people in the chat. Can we get those likes up, please? And thank you if you're enjoying and like the messages, the energy thereof. Get those likes up, please, and thank you. Somebody's name is Noni. It could be Winona, but Winona Ryder is significant, but Noni or Noonie. Yeah, we got Wheel of Fortune here. We got good energy and judgment here. It's your turn, though. That's what Spirit is saying. It's been your turn. This person was in this person's ear trying to get them not to work with you. This person they have been wanting to collaborate with you for quite some time here. But they had a snake in their ear. They had to learn their lessons. This is why that person has been taking their time. And I kind of applaud them for that. Or I really do. Because this person really had to go within and look at themselves and see why they were able to let this person impede or give them speak intrusive thoughts into their ear concerning you when they're a boss. This is what they do. They make boss moves. They make, you know, it's just like somebody put a lot of doubt, self-doubt in this person's ear. Like, no, that's a bad decision. But if this person, whether they're a Capricorn, a boss, established, they've made all the right decisions to this point. So how can you be the wrong decision when in fact they had already made the wrong decision? It was staring them in the face and whispering them in the ear. And they passed up on you there. Maybe, you know, I don't know how this is going to go for you, but they've been watching you. Maybe even a little bit passive when it is coming towards you. I don't feel like that this person gets very intimidated, but you may intimidate this person, but I don't feel like it's you. I feel like it's you checking off all these boxes that they thought somebody had to look, or they looked like that they were these things, and then you're actually embodying these things. And somebody is like, I can't believe I overlooked them. So to approach you, it's like a boss approaching a undercover boss. It's like, you know, you're a boss. This person sees you're a boss. It's almost like approaching you. They may be fearful that you might see that they passed up on an opportunity with you before, and you may turn them down. They may have never had anyone turn them down. You know, like somebody could be a little bit But I feel like it's not it's not really you, it's this other person. Somebody gets still, they have had to heal a lot from this negative influence here that really caused them some losses, even lost in self and their own decision making. So, okay, that's where the insecurity or feeling a little bit, standoffish, indecisive, on the fence when it comes to you is because somebody felt like that they really made all the choices and they made the wrong choice in this person. And then they let this person sway their decision and not work with you when you were the best choice, even over this person. And so now that would cause a level of insecurity because it's like, damn, I really let somebody else tell me what decision to make when I always make the right decision. How did I get here? And we all go through that, bro. Like, we go through that. So this person definitely had to heal from it. But in the same sense, they've been watching you. They've been watching you. They've been wanting to come towards you for quite some time. The sun is in the reverse. Why? Ace of Cups. Somebody wants you to feel like that this Ace of Cups with the Four of Pentacles. Somebody wants you to feel like that this love is going to bring you darkness. So you're feeling like, I want love and I want to be a business or whatever. First is I want love, okay? If you like, I want love, and then all of a sudden you like, nah, because if I get another relationship, they're just gonna cause me darkness. They're just gonna hold me back. They're just gonna enforce boundaries or try to control me and be possessive, and it's gonna be harmful to me. I'm just gonna go back through a dark night of the soul. Like, I've been there, done that. It's this person here, Two of Pentacles, okay? It's in the reverse. They don't want you to feel like that this is a balanced connection. They don't want you to feel like that this is a balanced decision and that it's going to hold you back. But it does render a 10 of Cups. And that could be family dynamic first, home, family dynamic first, and also alongside or business afterwards here. There's generational wealth as well. You and your partner or a potential partner working together. And I'm telling you, this other person is feeling indecisive, where you're going to be kind of like, no, I should hold back. This is not real. It like every time I went to love somebody, it ended up in darkness here. They were possessive. They were greedy. They really caused me a lot of lack. They really caused me setbacks with the Four of Pentacles as well. I became unbalanced and stuff. This person is also in this energy of indecision, Two of Swords, because it's this other person, this Cancer, Leo. Page of Cups, Three of Cups, the third party. The third party who wants this person to forgive them and give them grace. Page of Cups is talking about apologetic, apathetic. It's talking about stuff like that. It's talking about, apologies. It's talking about not parting gifts, but tokens of, apology and stuff like that. Like even gifts of like truce as well, But there's a Tower, a King of Swords, and an Empress, okay? And a Three of Swords. So the Tower could be like, you could have been with a King of Swords in the past here, that you could have had children with. Yep. And they tried to Ten of Swords you because you were abundant. They were using you because you were abundant. I'm talking about their intent was to use you all up. And it also could be that this other person is thinking about how this other person used them all up just to become a boss energy or look like a boss energy, only to betray them here. Somebody, if they're a boss is going to feel like that they're somebody really fucking with their business, their decisions, people that they choose to work with. And then not only that, not putting into it and causing them losses. A boss will feel like that's the ultimate betrayal. Where you feel like love is the ultimate betrayal, this boss feels like somebody fucking with their business, their money, can't make it up, is the ultimate betrayal. They feel like this bitch fuck with their masculine, feminine. They mess with this person's money, and they are definitely a boss energy with the Ace of Pentacles. And somebody could be gifted as well. And they definitely have been holding back because this person is trying to enforce or impose some type of confusion spells on you and them. They want you to be in the dark about love, and they want this person to be indecisive about their money when it comes to working with you. What's going to happen to this person that is in collective's energy? The truth is going to be illuminated, or the truth is known. Okay. This person knows the truth, what it is. They're coming forward. They're in the Nine of Wands energy, persevering, still overcoming things, but they are healed enough. Okay. They've had enough, and they've healed enough from what they have had enough of to come forward, the Chariot, the Nine of Wands. And they're going to continue. This is a person that's just not going to get you and then stop working on themselves, stop working on the connection, stop working on the on the business, stop working on what you and them have planned or work or are working towards, your dreams, your aspirations. This is a person that continues to work with the Chariot, Nine of Wands. There's a Tower here to a King of Swords and an Empress. A Three of Swords. Somebody is real heartbroken that you get the healed version of this King of Pentacles. You're coming out as the Queen of Pentacles. They're coming out as the Queen of Pentacles. However, they're coming out with the Queen of Pentacles as the Ten of Swords. You're coming out as the Queen of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant along with the Ace of Swords. This person is coming out as the King of Pentacles, the Star. So Capricorn, Aquarius energy as well. And both of you are in this Nine of Wands Chariot. That's that determination, that ambition, that initiative, that self-starter, that self-drive, that you know what I mean? And you do it with ease here. So somebody knows that because of this, no matter what you go through, you're reliable because you're always going to just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. There's a King of Wands that's in a Five of Pentacles right now. So this person could have had, is there mosquitoes in here? Like, I'm bit my butt. Give me what's going to happen to this person in this South Node, limits imposed. Give me that Saturn energy. Do I need to grab another one? High Priestess, Two of Wands. You will intuitively know what choice to make. When you start feeling this energy of this moon, I'm telling you, this moon, every time that this person, where you maybe start feeling like stuck in between a rock and a hard place, at a crossroads, difficult decisions, Two of Swords, Two of Wands, listen to your intuition. It is definitely going to guide you around what you do not see. You're just going to allow yourself to be guided. And that's just where you're like, maybe I should do this. Go do it. As long as it's not impulsive and stuff, it's not I'm telling you, it's going to lead you to a victory. 10 of Pentacles. And somebody is in a Four of Cups, Seven of Cups, Six of Swords. Because this person moved on for them. They definitely can be a Cancer Leo. This person has moved on from them. They're moving on from this person. Yep. And they are coming to give to you a partnership, a commitment, an equal give and take, a house, a home, a foundation, a partnership, a business. Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands. I'm telling you, they've been like, bro, I feel like a mosquito bit my ass. So if y'all see me doing this, I'm just, it's not like I'm scratching like a crack of it or nothing. Excuse me. But this Emperor, they've been watching you. Yep. This Emperor has been watching you. Yep. There go the Libra Justice energy. We seen that right here. Yep. There's somebody else that was also trying to sue this person, so they can still be in the Nine of Pentacles. Whoever this Queen of Wands, they're like a Cancer Leo, like water fire energy. Whoever they are, Saturn may be their one of their ruling planets, you know. But this how this person uses it is very destructive. Where I would use Saturn to impose limitations on me overthinking, right? That's the thing that I do. I would use Saturday for the day of rest to kind of quiet my mind and impose limits on me overthinking or thinking too much into the future, thinking too much in the past, right? Really allowing me to live in the present moment of Saturn, rest, rejuvenation, congregation, sharing info like this, you know, just like allowing myself to rest. Not thinking too much or too little and too much of the past, too much of the future, but just allow myself to be right here. I would use Saturn that way. This person uses Saturn as a destructive force. They do rituals every Saturday. They start getting prepared on Wednesdays because Mercury is the ruling planet of Wednesday. It's talking about communication. So it starts off where this person might call call your new person in, whoever this boss energy is, they'll call them. Even if they don't answer, this will be the type of person that leaves a crazy ass voicemail, hoping that they'll hear it, a crazy ass text, hoping that they read it, right? And then Thursday, the day of Jupiter, they'll try to expand that energy of confusion, whatever crazy shit they're talking at Seven of Swords, the judgment, talking crazy to them. I'ma sue you, bitch, you did this to me, you got me. It's all this crazy ass shit that this person talks, and it starts with Mercury here. Somebody really is aware of the planets, or they just do this instinctually. I did see the Five of Pentacles and King of Wands with the Magician here. Somebody definitely could work with a warlock behind the scenes. It could even be somebody else that's a part of this company. This could be a branch. Like if this is a conglomerate, they may have like a branch business of this one. And this person is over all of the chains, but there may be more so of a supervisor, a King of Wands that's in a Five of Pentacles. They could have been found to have been negligent in some type of, in a their particular field of this company, or their area of where they were supposed to oversee or have oversight on. They could have been found to be negligent. They could be getting fired as well. Person that's like in a part of finances with the King of Wands coming out with the Five of Pentacles. Somebody lost a job, or they are the reason why this person lost their money, but it had to do with this other person, Cancer, Leo energy, okay? And then you got a Leo Magician energy here. So this person, the person that's in the Five of Pentacles that lost their job, this could be a masculine like Leo, Virgo energy. Hella Seven of Swords here, and the Judgment. I'm trying to figure out, did we leave that door open? Because freaking A. But Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. I'm talking about this person is so jealous of you being the Nine of Pentacles. They start off on Wednesday. They use Jupiter's expansion, but I don't really feel like Jupiter works well with them. And I feel like that today and tomorrow are your days to really, really embody and expand your protective shield, expand your manifestations. If you think about what you want to manifest, think bigger, Spirit is saying. Further, think how quicker it's going to come in. Give it a set date, and a set date to achieve this, for this to come into fruition, into the physical, the spirit, and what they want you to focus on this, because Thursday and Friday may be your day, and then Saturday, the day of limits imposed, will be a day of rest, because only when we're in the resting position are we open to receive. Does that make sense? Because on Saturday, this person is going to try to use that rest period here as your downfall, but I don't feel like it's going to work that way. You know, I'm glad when that healed, because it's hella annoying, bro. You know, somebody mad you're strong. They're mad you're strong. It says strength and the Page of Pentacles, ambitious and delight, goal-oriented, loyal and faithful, and planning. And this person, you're about to go into the new cycle with this boss person, okay? And you're going to have many opportunities because of this. And it is going to happen fast. There's going to be fast action. But I feel like, again, with fast action, this is not no impulsive energy, because, mind you, the outcome is the High Priestess with the Two of Wands here. We got the High Priestess, the Six of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. That's the outcome here. I won't worry nothing about this Queen of Wands energy, child. Queen of Wands, you making us look bad, but bye-boo. It's just like I said in the beginning. And it could be that you have some of the same signs as this person. You know, you could be Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. You can have wand energy, you know. You can have a powerful sun rising sign. You got the Ten of Cups here, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But that's the point, is like, it's not going to be like an impulsive decision when this person comes to action. It's not going to be like, oh, yes, yes, yes. It's like, I don't feel like you're going to do it like that. It's going to be like, let me think about it. And somebody, a business person, a boss, a business-minded person, especially if it involves relationship and family, like really taking something, expanding on both of those things, starting it and expanding it. I feel like, you know, you ask the person for a couple of days or a week or so, they will definitely respect and honor you wanting to take the time out to make those decisions. And I feel like that it's going to be like, you're going to weigh the pros and the cons here. You're going to feel this energy come up, like the cons are going to be the pros are going to outweigh the cons when you weigh them hand in hand. The thing is that whatever these cons are, the cons are things you are thinking of from past relationships. Okay. And though this is what this person is using, even if there are four, let's say there are four cons and there are 12 pros. And these are magnificent pros. I mean, better than what you could have expected. The cons, though, whatever they are, they bring up these old feelings from past energy, and they're going to want you to, the intrusive thought is going to try and tell you, don't look at all these pros. The cons is, even if it's 2, 3, 4 of them, you know, they're bad enough. And they're going to they're going to want you to be indecisive to miss the opportunity, or they're going to want you to say no. But that's this person, this Cancer Leo energy. That's that person. Those are the messages. Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you like the messages, the energy, the messages that I give out, or any other messages. Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in. And until next time, as I release you and your energies back to their respective places with love and light, I'm going to call my magic, my energy's magic, power, vitality, essence, protection, authority, and safety and sovereignty back to me, closing all doors, portals, and windows to and from my energetic field. Healing and sealing all these in my auric field, subtle bodies, including my light bodies, alike, all unalike, and every variation in between, and all variations of such. Reinstate, reinforce, and reestablish a clear mind, a protective shield over my mind, body, soul, and spirit, upper, major, middle, lower, minor chakra systems, both known and unknown. And I release any and all other ancestral energy, guide energy, spiritual energy, or other energies named and yet to be remembered at this time back to their respective places with love and light. And I thank y'all for helping me with this message. And until next time, collective, those were the messages. Hopefully they help. Hopefully you took something useful from the message. And until next time, y'all, peace and Godspeed. And namaste, y'all. What you doing up there? Didn't I